Hey everyone, welcome back to Code with Ahmad. Today we're going to learn how a calculator works using JavaScript. I'll explain every part so you can understand the logic behind it and not just copy and paste. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how a calculator handles clicks, keyboard input, calculations, and results. The code is in description. We'll start with the HTML. This is the skeleton of our calculator. We begin with the standard and tags. Inside we set up the character encoding, viewport, and link our CSS file so we can style everything later. In the comma, we create a div with the class container. Inside it, we have another div with the class calculator. This will hold everything: the input field and all the buttons. Then we have multiple rows, and inside each we have elements. Numbers from 0 to 9, and operators like plus, minus, multiply, and divide. We also have special buttons: AC to clear everything D, EL to delete one character % for percentage, and equals to calculate the result. At the end of the body, we include our script.js file. That's where all the logic happens. So now we have our structure ready. Let's make it look nice. Let's open style.css. We start by importing the Poppins font from Google Fonts. Then we remove all default margins and paddings using the universal selector asterisk. Next, in the body, we center the calculator both vertically and horizontally using Flexbox. We set a dark gradient background from #0, A0, A0A to #3 of 4, 452. Giving it a text style look. Now, look at the calculator class. It has a border, some padding, rounded corners, and a shadow effect, making it pop from the background slightly. The input box has a transparent background, white text, large font size, and right-align text, just like a real calculator display. For the buttons, we make them circular using border radius, 50%, give them a shadow, and change their text color based on type. Operators are green number 6, DE0A. The equal button is orange number FB7C14, and normal numbers stay white. Now the calculator looks great. Let's move to the logic. Now comes the most important part: JavaScript logic. When a user clicks a button, the calculator needs to know which button was pressed. It listens for clicks and then reacts depending on the type of button. If it's a number or an operator, it adds it to the string that stores the current expression. If it's equals, it evaluates the string to calculate the result. If it's clear, it resets everything to empty. If it's delete, it removes the last number or operator typed. This is done using functions, which are like little machines that perform specific tasks whenever they're called. We can also type numbers and operations directly using the keyboard. The calculator listens for key presses, and if the key is a number or operator, it adds it to the expression. Pressing Enter calculates the result. Pressing backspace deletes the last character. Pressing C clears the display. This makes the calculator feel smooth and natural to use, just like a real physical calculator. When the user presses equals or enter, the calculator takes the string of numbers and operators and performs the math. For example, if the string is 2 plus 3 times 4, it calculates it using the correct order of operations and displays the result. If the string is invalid, the calculator catches the error and shows an error message instead of crashing. Deleting removes only the last character, so if you typed 56 plus 3 and press delete, it becomes 56 plus. Clearing removes everything, resetting the calculator to its starting state. So here's the full picture. The user clicks buttons or types numbers on the keyboard. Each input is stored in a variable that represents the current expression. Special buttons handle clearing, deleting, or calculating. When calculating, the expression is evaluated mathematically. The result appears in the display, ready for the next calculation. All of this happens instantly, giving the user a smooth and responsive calculator experience. Try typing numbers, clicking buttons, pressing operators, and hitting enter. You can see how each action updates the display. Delete works for mistakes, and clear resets everything. This is the complete logic of a functional calculator built entirely in JavaScript. And that's it. Now you know exactly how a JavaScript calculator works behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to Code with Ahmad, and comment below what project you want me to explain next. Keep coding, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.